Hey guys, let me see. Let me get the chat box up. I don't know if anybody's paying attention this morning. Well, not paying attention, but if anybody's watching this morning, it's early in the morning. Well, not early, but it's 9. But I've got stuff I need to do today, or I would like to get a few things accomplished today. One of which is get a couple of decks unboxed. I have a lot of unboxings I need to do, but this one is the Self-Care Cards, a 52-card deck by Cheryl Richardson. It's published by Hay House in their lifestyle section, but there's this idea for a pick a card that I've had ruminating in the back of my mind for quite some time, so I want to do 2 different decks back to back today to get those unboxed so that I can then create the pick a card. So I am shooting this video. So also you guys can check this out. In the video description box, once this is uploaded, there will be a Amazon affiliate link. Hey Lake, good morning. Hi. There will be an Amazon affiliate link in the description box once this is fully uploaded after it goes live. So if you're interested in these cards for yourself, you can use that link and that will help support me in the channel because I get a small percentage of the sale from Amazon if this is a deck you're interested in. So I'm going to flip the cameras around so we can look at this deck and just do a little bit of a dive into the deck and see what these cards are about. And again, they are published, they're available through a lot of major retailers, but they are published by Hay House, I believe. So let's look at them. So this is the box. I just thought they were kind of cool when I ordered them. The fact that they're called self-care cards, and like who doesn't need a little bit more self-care in their life, right? So it being a 52 card deck, it's going to be more like Oracle deck versus a traditional Tarot deck, but that's fine. With something that's surrounding self-care, you would want it to be more Oracle-esque. So let's open it up. Come on. Oh, this box. It's so tight. All right. There we go. So that's what goes on the inside, if you can see that. A lot of sea imagery. There's nothing on the inside. The box is like, not that you guys really care so much about the box, but the box is of a nice quality. So let me slide this over so we can keep that kind of there. That's sort of in the frame. And then this is wrapped in a little piece of paper. Oh, and I should read the back of the box too. I forgot. Excuse me. It says the Self-Care Cards. The New York Times bestselling author of Take Time for Your Life and Life Makeovers brings you 52 practical ways to honor your self-care. Each inspirational card will challenge you to take a specific action to improve the quality of your life in some way. Whether you eliminate clutter, clarify your priorities, ask for help, dream big, or learn to be patient, you'll experience the power of using small changes to make a big difference in your life. So that's kind of cool. I mean, who doesn't need more help or just sort of a little bit of guidance in those realms, Place to begin our journey of self-care. So this card here looks like it says here the art is by Jean-Paul Avisse. I think that's how you pronounce it. I hope. I don't know. I'm not sure. Are these the different cards? I'm not sure. Prestige Art Galleries for a free color catalog. So I think this is just an advertisement for the artist. White Meadow artwork. I'm not exactly sure what the art's by Corey Wolf. So there's various artists, it looks like. And I think maybe these are the cards that they designed, each artist. Okay, so let's look at this. So we'll start there. Is no real backing because you have one side and then you have the other with each sort of similar to like not a self-care deck, an Oracle deck. You have all of the print on the deck. There is no book. So this is Dear Friends. I won't necessarily read you the whole story. It says, thank you for purchasing. Oh, this is actually, this is not a card. This is just her saying thank you. Okay, it says, thank you for purchasing my self-care cards. The opportunity to combine beauty with practical advice inspired me to create this deck. You can use them in several ways. You might empty them into a basket or glass jar and pick a self-care message every day. Or when faced with a decision, you might shuffle the deck, center your mind, and choose one card to help guide you in the right direction. Finally, you can share these messages of self-care with family, friends, and colleagues by including them in thank you cards, birthday greetings, or any correspondence where you'd like to share a message of self-care and love. I created these cards to serve as a daily reminder to take special care of your precious self. Enjoy, warmly, Cheryl Richardson. And she has an online community at CherylRichardson.com. Okay, now we're into the cards. Here we go. Self-love. I love that she's like bathing naked by the river. I mean, you know, who doesn't like a little nakedness? Some me time. It says, care for your body. Self-love and acceptance are the ultimate acts of self-care. So to me, this is definitely a focus on the physical being, which I think is beautiful. Sometimes we forget to acknowledge our body and care for it in the way that we should. Choice. Reconsider a commitment. You have the right to change your mind. Independence. And I won't go through all of these cards. I'll just give you guys a little look at different cards that are in the deck. Decide for yourself. Exercise your right to choose. So that's like all about like clearing everybody else out of your mind. Trust. Trust your decisions. March to the beat of your own heart. I like that. Boundaries. I like this card. It's beautiful. Set boundaries. Protect your precious time and energy. Magnificence. Own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. Clearing those voices. Are you, Leslie Ann? Good for you, dear. Priorities. I'm sorry, but the priorities are not to do the dishes. I'm just going to say that right outright. Just kidding. It's just me cracking a joke. Get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier. Gratitude. I love that the women are very like sort of multicultural in this deck. I think that's very cool. It's also a very feminine, empowered deck. Say thank you. Experience the joy of acknowledging others. I don't know much about Cheryl Richardson, to be honest. I just like that the deck was called the self-care cards. I thought it would be great for like a healing pick a card. What we might need to focus on, depending on which, group of cards you choose. I thought that these might bring really good messages in to sort of add to whatever the stories are, where we need to focus. Certainly right now, I believe that, now more so than ever, can we use healing both not on a personal level, but also at a planetary level. But, when is there never there's never a bad moment to induce self-care and healing. So I thought that these would be beneficial. Count your blessings. A grateful heart attracts more joy, love, and prosperity. Awareness. Little angel action there. That's the second angel I've seen, and one with butterfly wings. Practice present moment awareness. The meaning you yearn for lives in the ever-present now. Thanks, Leslie Ann. She says she loves my laugh. Are you doing the dishes, Lake? Well, then that's your priority. That's okay. That can be your priority. Love. Another angel, guys. I love this little star of the heart. You can see that star. It's the shape of a heart. Choose love. Let love become a powerful force for change. Power. Wow, I love this card because we have like the lightning strikes, right? The inspiration sort of in a way. We have the transformation of the butterfly, and then we have the growth and the beauty of the flower all in that. And the paper to me is almost like writing, Own your power. Every storm brings a fresh new beginning. Okay. Rejuvenation. And I think this was on the Oh, this was on the Dear Friends card that we saw, this art. So rejuvenation. Get a good night's sleep, rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. Reflect. Keep your eyes open. Joy lives in small places. Relaxation. Allow yourself to be lazy. It's okay to do nothing. I've been on that kick a lot lately, like doing nothing is actually a choice. Like in the action of inaction, you're actually taking action. How mind-bending is that? Whoa, hello, breastises. Oh my gosh. Hello. Okay, sorry, I'm like a preteen boy. Wisdom. NC-17 card unboxing. Sorry, guys. Let go of the need to control. Trust in the wisdom of a divine plan. I like that she's nude in this card, actually, and it's telling you to trust in the wisdom of a divine plan, because it's sort of making yourself vulnerable to the totality of everything that's going on around her. Action. Take action. The journey to find your lost self begins with one step. Wow, your lost self. Ooh, hello, magical unicorn. Progress. Be willing to make a charge forward. Be willing to make mistakes. We'll do 2 more cards, and then that will be, I'll do a shuffle really quick, and we'll pull a card. Creativity. Express your creativity. Delight in the mystery of your inner muse. And then dance. Oh, I love the swan here. Step into the light, share your gifts and talents with the world. That's beautiful. Okay, so that gives you an idea of sort of what this deck is all about. I don't want to go through the entirety of the deck because I want there to be surprises for anybody that chooses to purchase it for themselves. But I just wanted to give people a sense of what is inside the deck, because sometimes when you're looking at it online, you can't necessarily fully understand the vibe or energy or messages within a deck. This gives you a good idea of this deck. I think that this deck, personally, it will be interesting. I think this is a great like self-work deck. Like they were saying, if you utilize it to pull a card every day for yourself, that kind of a thing. But as far as doing full bore readings with this deck, I don't feel like that is necessarily... I mean, I guess you could, but them being so sort of self-care related, I think that they add more of a complementary aspect to, say, a reading that you might be looking at or doing for someone. For those of you that like maybe work with Tarot and Oracle. So what do the people that tune into this video, what do they need to focus on as far as their self-care? First steps in self-care, what do they need to know? So we have independence. We saw this card earlier. This is the butterfly, right? Decide for yourself, exercise your right to choose. What I do like about this is sort of, we have a choice to either move forward or stay sort of stationary, right? We have this doorway behind her, and we have the beauty and strength of this rose. A rose is a very spiritual symbol. And I like that she's sort of, even though she's walking along this sort of cliff, she's safe, she's secure. She has the independence and the ability, like even if she got too close to the edge, these wings would carry her. You know, these wings actually are similar to me when it takes me to this place of butterfly. I think of the idea of transformation. When we use our independence or our, you know, the strength of our ability to choose for ourselves, not only do we create independence for ourselves, but we also create transformation, which would be in the wings of these in the wings of this butterfly. We also, you know, access deeper levels or awareness of our own beauty, which would, to me, would represent this rose, right? Or the petals on this rose and the beauty that comes from a rose, and the sort of, finding this independence within ourselves actually brings us to that sweetness of life that sort of, I'm thinking of the scent of a rose and how sweet that can be, right? So even if there's a choice or a decision that we need to make that might feel precarious or scary, because this cliff is definitely pulling my attention in this card, I feel like we are secure and we are safe with those wings on our back, even if we're not aware that they're there, right? Even if at times we doubt ourselves or we feel fearful that maybe we might make the wrong decision, or, metaphorically go over a cliff with the decisions that we, make for ourselves. That's not necessarily the truth. There's opportunities for learning, growth, beauty, transformation, all of that within exercising that right to choose, making that choice and standing by it no matter what the outcomes, ramifications, all of that are. Okay, so that is your card for the day. Again, this is the Cheryl Richardson self-care cards. For those of you watching on YouTube or those of you watching on Facebook, if you're interested in purchasing this deck, please go to my YouTube channel once it's fully uploaded and look in the video description box. There will be an Amazon link there. If you utilize that link and purchase the deck, I will get a percentage of the sale. And please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, a comment, ask any questions you might have, and I will come back and respond. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys in a little bit for another deck unboxing. And thanks. All right, have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.